Well, thank you for joining us. Hold on. Hi, Carlene. Hi, Kim. Thank you for turning on your devices and showing up with me this morning bright and early. It's nice to have daylight when we wake up, isn't it? So let's get started right away. Today's class is about mobility and flexibility and your body's strength. And we'll move in the range of motion that your shoulders have, and we'll specifically move the legs in the range of motion that your hips have. And I want to do an experiment and just see how this goes. Make sure you have your phone with you. So similar to when we've done the strength class and keeping your hips level, I'm going to use the phone for one of the movements that we do. All right, so let's get started in child's pose. So come onto your mat, onto your hands and your knees. You need to go out? Okay, I'll let you out. You guard the door. There you go. So come on your hands and knees, right here. And press the tops of your feet into the floor. So you want to be grounded. You want to have a good foundation on the mat so that you have more energy in your movement. So press down into the tops of your feet and the hands and round your spine up. And then lower your navel towards the floor, your belly towards the floor, and look forward. Feel the stretch of the skin in the front of the body. And then round your back up again. As you exhale, look back behind you. And then inhale and look forward. Press into the fingers. Round your back. And then lower down. One more time. Round your spine. And then lower down. I just realized I said come into child's pose and I came into tabletop position. So let's come into child's pose. As I said, big toes together. Bring your glutes to your heels and reach your arms forward. Put your forehead down. Don't have your nose touching your mat. I want you to kind of tilt your head so the back of your neck is straight. So really up around the top of the forehead, right at the crease of your hairline maybe, is where your forehead is placed. Take a deep breath in and then exhale that out. Feeling the body soften and relax as you reach the arms, spread your fingers, press the top of your feet into the floor, and let your lower back fully relax. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale and lift up. Slide your hands in and round up into cat. Press the top of your feet into the floor. Lower your belly, look forward, cow. Exhale, cat. And then cow. Do that one more time. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders. Pick up your right knee and square the hips, right? So when you pick up the knee, of course, you've got to lift up the hip just slightly, but just like a hair, lift it up slightly so that you can bring the leg to the side. And at a certain point, your leg stops, right? Like you can't lift up any higher unless you lift the hip. So do that and then bring it down. Now let's do the other side. Whenever in strength training, this is called fire hydrant, where you lift the knee and then you bring the leg to the side, but keep the hips level right there, and then lower down. Now the second thing I want you to think about, lift the knee, then pull your heel to your glute, and then lift to the side. So pulling strong flexion at the knee joint, and then point the knee to the rear, right there, abs in, don't overarch the spine, and then bring it down. Let's do the other side. So lift up the knee, flexion, so pull the heel to your glute. You can point your toes, and like you're tracing a line with the kneecap. Trace a line to the side, then point the knee back to the rear, tracing a line pointing back, and then trace a line back to the beginning, right there, and set it down. Let's do it on the other side again. Lift up your right knee, just slightly, press into your hands. You can look between your thumbs or look at your knee and observe, but just don't drop the head. So lift to the side, flexion, so pull the heel to your glute, point your toes, and point rear, and then knees side by side. We're going to do that again. Same side, out, point to the rear, and then side by side. Good job. All right, so let's do it 2 more times. Mobility in the hip joint. How is that feeling? Feel smooth? Does it feel strong? One more time. Out, rear, and then center. All right, so let's do the other side. So left side, you want to press the toes into the floor of the right foot, the top of the foot. Lift up your knee, but don't overarch or overhike the hip. Lift out to the side, point the knee to the rear, and then knee side by side. Do that again. Out, and then rear, and side by side. So smooth and controlled movement. 2 more, just like that. Keeping your hips level, or as level as you think they are, right? Proprioception, unless you can see in the mirror. Good. All right, so let's come up and give our wrists a break. We'll use the phone and do a second round of that. But before we do that, pick your shoulders up and roll them back. If you need to put something underneath your knees, take the time to do that. Maybe you tuck the toes right here and get a good stretch of the arches of the feet and the toes. Pick your shoulders up and roll them back. So shoulder mobility, chest, upper back. Lift the shoulders up, protract, lower down, depression, and then pull the shoulders forward, retraction, elevation, and then protraction, depression. Again, retraction, elevation, protraction, depression. Do it again. Forward, up, and back. And now reach the arms forward, make a fist, and open, fist, and open. Now flick, like you're flicking water off the fingers. Like that. Shake it off. Floppy hands, right? All right, bring the hands back down to the floor. Spread your fingers, wrists underneath your knee, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Grab your phone. Place your phone on your back, unless you're watching me on your phone, which that may be the case. In that case, then keep watching me and just pretend. All right, so lift your knee. Then you're going to flex your foot strongly, point your toe, bring the leg side, point your knee rear, and then knee side by side. Do that again. Let's do that 4 times. That's 1, out to the side, rear, 2, spread the blades, 3, and then 4. How'd that go? Set it down. Change sides. Press into your fingers, you guys, so you're not just putting all the weight into the heels of the hands. Protect your shoulders. Then also when you press into the fingers and the base of the fingers, you've got more muscles engaged to hold you up, which is what you want. All right, so lift the knee, flex your foot out to the side, so you can only lift so high, right, without your hips lifting up. And then bring it back. And then knee side by side. Do that again. Out, and then rear, point the toes, knee side by side. Out, and then rear. And just notice if there's a difference between the right and the left side and how it feels in the movement. And set that down. Nicely done. All right, you can move that phone or move something off your back, if whatever you put on your back. Reach your arms forward, child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right side. So your body's going to Kind of go over the right leg, reaching your arms straight, feel the side body stretch. Now walk your hands forward just for a breath on the other side. Reach over, body's over the left leg. Feel the side stretch, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Walk your hands forward and lift up, and let's come into downward facing dog right here. Press into the floor, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and let's move, warm up the body a little bit more. Right and left leg, heels reach towards the floor. There you go. Push the floor away, look behind you. Don't crane the neck by looking down at the mat. Look behind. And now settle your feet down or your heels towards the back of the mat. And maybe they don't reach the floor. That's completely fine. That's not the objective here. Push the floor away, abs in, and then you're going to get strong in your arms and walk your hands back to your feet. There you go. And fold. Bend your knees like they're springs, so buoyant. Relax your shoulders. Bend your knees enough that the tops of the ribs are touching the thighs. Relax your shoulders. Hands grab the elbows. And then sway over to the outside of the right leg. Sway over to the outside of the left leg. Notice your hips, right and left. Now place the hands on the floor. Keep your left knee bent, straighten the right leg, press your left hand. So left knee bent, left hand on the floor, straight right leg, straight right arm, reach up. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Bring the right hand down, place it where the left hand is, right between your feet. Bend your right knee and straighten the left leg, straighten the left arm. Reach. Press into the hand, reach the opposite arm up straight. One more breath. And then exhale. Now sweep the hand down to the floor, lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Now start to look forward, walk your hands out. Get strong in your arms and your upper body as you walk out to plank. Breathe in. 5 breaths right here. Strong legs by squeezing the thighs. Toes tucked under and your heels are over the toes. So don't push the heels away from you, right? You're just right there. Heels over toes, fingers pressing down. Spread the blades apart. Breathe in and breathe out. Now go ahead and set your knees down right here for our first vinyasa. Draw your elbows in, shoulders down, then kind of tuck your chin and gaze forward, but don't lift your chin. But tuck your chin and lift the head and lower down to the mat. Put the tops of your feet down on the floor. And then lift up your chest, cobra pose. Lower down, exhale. Now draw the elbows in, bring your hands beside your ribs. Now use your thumbs, poke the floater ribs right there. There they are. I want you to have your forearms perpendicular to the floor, right? So elbows in, draw in, press into your hands, and tuck your toes, lift up off the mat, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your heels. And then hold steady, hold static. And then walk your feet to your hands or take one big step forward. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Lifting up, grounding, pressing your feet down, hands down to your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Looking forward, step to the front of your mat, close your eyes, bring your arms to your side so you can relax your shoulders. Just notice the body from your feet all the way up to the crown of the head. Soften the knees, no locking the knees right here. Take a deep breath in,
Setting your intention for your movement and practice today. Inhale, open your eyes and reach your arms up and stretch overhead. Now with a flat back, exhale, sweep the hands down the center line of the body, flat back all the way over, fold. Lengthen and look forward. Sun salutation A. Plant your hands, step back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet into the floor and kind of drag your body with your hands. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. You can move, press your heels down, whatever feels right for you. And then hold steady for a moment. Take a breath in. And then exhale, look forward, step to your hands. One big step. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. On your breath, right back into the next sun salutation of 3. Exhale, fold over. Lengthen, look forward, plant your hands, step back left, right. Lower down to the mat, kind of tuck your chin as you lower down. Upward facing dog or cobra this time. So press into the tops of your feet and pull your hands down towards your hips or press them down. And then lift up, downward facing dog. Breathe. Pedal your heels, right and left. And then hold, reach the heels towards the back of the floor. A moment of stillness. And then look forward, step in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. One more time. Pay attention to contracting the thighs when you're in plank. And when you lower down to the mat, one thing I've learned recently is that you should have from the top of your head, well, not your head really, but your jaw, your neck, all the way down the torso to your thighs, to your toes, is really, really contracted and strong. So that slight, so it looks like this, look up here. So it's like you're pulling your head back and almost making a double chin. Not looking down like this, you're right here. So it's just that fine line of bringing the head in or the chin in as you lower down to the floor. Okay? So let's do it again. Inhale, look up at your hands, flutter, flutter. Exhale and fold over. Lengthen and look forward. Step back, plank. Take a moment, tuck the chin, chest down first. Upward facing dog or cobra. You're pressing the tops of your feet into the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. So the position of your feet, and the position of your chest, your heart is so important in upward facing dog. To not, hurt. It's a back bend, so you need to be careful of the positions, pressing into the top of your feet. Now look forward, bend your knees, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Sun salutation B. So we'll go into some lunge positions and work on the shoulders and with mobility and strength. Inhale, chair pose. Look forward. So sink your weight back into your heels, lift your toes, and then set them down. So bend the toes. Look forward, abs in. Then exhale, fold over your legs. Lengthen, look forward. Step to chaturanga or plank. Again, tuck the chin, lower down. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Look and see your toes. Bend your knee, bring your right foot beside your right thumb. Set your heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Reach your arms up. And then exhale, hands down to the mat. Lift your left heel, bring the knee down. So low lunge position. All right, so shift the hips forward. Foot on the floor, your toes point forward, knee over ankle. Lift your chest up. You can put your hands right here for a moment and shift the hips. Looking forward, pull your head back, shoulders relaxed. Now bring your arms to the side like this, I want you to point your, so your right leg is forward, your left hand to your side. Make a thumb, like a hitchhiking thumb, like that. And then I want you to bring the thumb across the body like this, but keep the shoulders squared. And then keep reaching up. So the thumb goes out with the arms straight. And then turn the thumb facing forward. And then reach back as far as you can. Full range of mobility. Reach back and then bring the arm to the side. Thumb forward, pointing forward, and then do that again. Across, reach up, pointing the thumb out, palm facing rear. And then as you reach back, rotating the palm, rotating the thumb, pointing in, and then to your side. Let's go the opposite direction. So you got to balance here, knee and foot in the front. So thumb facing in, reach back, palm facing back, then turn your thumb up, pointing all the way up, thumb facing rear, and then bring it across, shoulder. Do that again, reach back, point the thumb in, and then point the thumb up, reaching, thumb up, and then across, right there. All right, so let's do a vinyasa, reach up, hands beside your foot, lift your knee, step back plank, again, lift your head, kind of tuck your chin, shift forward, lower down, upward facing dog, press into the tops of your feet. Drag your body through your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Lift your left leg up. And step your left foot through beside your thumb. Spin your heel down, warrior one. Great stretch for the flexors, the hip on this side. Press your foot into the floor. Draw the hip forward. You can relax the arms. Then reach up, inhale. Knee in the front over your ankle, look forward. Now lift the knee up, the heel. Lower your knee to the mat, the right knee. Left knee over your ankle, shift your hips forward. Put the top of your foot down back there. Look forward. So arms, or shoulder mobility. This left hand is to the side. Palm facing forward. That externally rotates your shoulder. Turn your palm in, internal rotation, external rotation. Stronger when you're externally rotated. All right, so opposite hand, the right hand to the side. I'll kind of turn it a diagonal so you can kind of see me. So right here, my thumb is pointing out, so my palm is facing forward. Just hold this arm to the side. Don't move that arm, so that you keep your shoulders square to the direction you're facing. So you're going to turn the thumb in facing your body, and then reach across, up, straight arm, all the way. So thumb is facing rear, and then you're going to turn and rotate as you descend the arm and turn your thumb down. And then bring your hand palm facing the leg. Do that again. So across, circling, thumb up, and then turn, thumb facing down as you descend, pointing the thumb down. Good. Now across the body, turn the thumb up, and then turn the thumb down as you bring the arm down. Good. Now we're going to go the other way. So reach the thumb, turn, rotate, reach up and over and across. Do that again. Reach back and then start to turn, rotate, pointing the thumb up, and then thumb goes down as you descend, palm facing in as you come in front of the body. One more time. Reach back, turn the thumb up, over as you descend, bring the palm facing the body, thumb up. Good. All right, so we got a good flexor stretch while we worked on shoulder mobility. That was the goal there. So let's go through a vinyasa. Hands on the mat, lift your knee. Plank pose. Again, back of the neck straight. Squeeze the thighs, abs in. Press your fingers into the floor. Kind of tuck your chin. Lower, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Walk your heels right and left. Inhale, lift your right leg up, stretch it out away from you. And then step your right foot forward, coming into warrior two. Set your heel down. Make sure before you lift up, your knee is over your ankle. Always do that. So take time. Press your feet down into the ground. Reach your arms forward and back. Relax the shoulder. Reach the right arm up. And then sweep the left hand. You can start right here. Sweep the left hand around. Grab that thigh in the front. So that helps you pull that knee out. So keeping the knee positioned over the ankle. Reach the arm, look up. And then reach over. Keep the hand right there and put your forearm on your thigh. Maybe look up or look down. So forearm right here, knee over ankle, palm facing up, shoulder back, and reverse. Now sweep over, let go of your thigh, hands on the floor. We're going to go into side plank. So slide your right foot in, go to the edge of your foot, reach the right arm up, stretch that arm up. Okay? And then if you will, lift the leg and bring it behind and reach the opposite arm up and over the ear. Flipping over. Then exhale, right hand to the floor, right leg goes up. 3-limb dog. And then vinyasa. So on this vinyasa, to add, make sure you, again, tuck the chin, lower down, just like a good push-up. Chest comes down first, tap, upward facing dog, shoulders, pull back, heart lifts, or drag the body forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, reach that leg, and step your left foot beside your left thumb. Spin your heel down, warrior two. Right there. Reaching your arms, check them out. Straight arms. Press your feet into the ground. Right there, get your knee over your ankle. Reverse warrior. Hand right here to start with. Then try to reach around and grab the thigh. Right there, knee over ankle. Pull in your front ribs. Lean back. Weight in your heels. And then keep your hand right there, side angle. Put your forearm on your thigh. Turn your palm up. Breathe in, knee over ankle. You can turn your gaze up or down. Keep pressing into your feet, balancing in this straight line. And then lift up, reach your arms, and then windmill the hands to the mat, side plank. So press your right hand into the floor. You're going to go to the edge of your right foot, left foot in front, reach up, stay there, stack your legs, or pick this foot up and bring it behind and lift the hips. Press into the hand, look up. Excellent. Left hand to the floor, 3-limb dog. Breathe, and then vinyasa. Let's do this, right. We're going to do this many times. Ready? So shift, tuck your chin, bring your chest down, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe. Lift your right leg up. Inhale. Step your right foot beside your right thumb. Set your heel down in the back so your foot's at an angle. Warrior two. Go ahead and reverse. Bring your hand over. So a little challenge coming up. Knee over ankle. So you may need blocks right here. I'll give you time to get some blocks and then join me. Knee over ankle. And then side angle right here. Put your forearm on your thigh. Knee over ankle, or reach down for the floor with your fingertips. And look up or look down. So this foot, toes point forward. Go ahead and reverse. And then side angle. You can move that arm out and turn your palm facing the same direction you're moving in. Fingertips touch the floor. Look up. And then reverse. Hand goes behind the thigh or reach the fingers towards the forward heel. Bend into that forward knee. Bring it over, side angle again. Feeling your arms, the length of the arms, sweeping back again, reverse. Half moon pose. So grab your block underneath your hand, slide your left foot, lift up your left leg, straighten the right leg, open the shoulder or bring the shoulder back, reach the left arm. So now straight line, breathe. Both hands on the floor. Right here. So we're going to lift up the hands off the floor. Warrior 3. Use that right leg strength, hip strength. Straighten the leg. Flex your foot, abs in, shoulders relaxed. Then set your foot down gently. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Then exhale, going to side plank. So your hand goes a little bit up in front of the foot. And then go to the side. Foot in the center. Reach up. Side plank this or bring your foot behind. Reach up and over with the arm. Breathe. Flipping over. Exhale, right hand to the floor, right leg goes up. 3-limb dog. And then vinyasa. So chin tucked. Squeeze the thighs. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg up. Beautiful. Left foot forward. Side your thumb. Spin your heel down. Warrior 3. Warrior 2. What am I talking about? Reaching your arms. Warrior 3 later. Sweep the hand behind. Grab the thigh. Like that. Knee over ankle. Reverse. Side angle. Right here or right here. Excellent. Reverse. Bring it over. Knee over ankle. And then side angle. You can reach the arm now. Palm moving in the direction. Facing the direction you're moving in. Reverse. Hand goes behind the thigh or reach those fingers forward. A little harder. Do it 2 more times. Reach. And then siding or reverse. Last time. And then warrior 2. Going into half moon, so sweep your hand down, slide your right foot, standing in your left leg, feel that leg strong. You want to have your heel pointing down or to the rear and toes forward. So parallel your foot to the long edge of the mat. Reach the right arm up, open the chest, flex your foot. Beautiful. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Then square the hips to the floor. Shoulders, right? So hips right and left and shoulders. What if you were balancing a phone on your back? Could you keep this? So imagine, pick your hands up, straight leg, abs in, relax the shoulders, flex your foot. Beautiful job. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your foot to the rear and vinyasa. Let's do it together. So you're in plank. Tuck your chin, but lift your head. Bring your chest down, tap, and then upward facing dog. Drag your body through your arms. Press your feet into the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Pedal your heels, right and left. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step your right foot beside your right thumb. Spin your heel down. Reverse warrior. Reach around. Arm over the ear. Side angle. Reach down. Good job. Let that leg go. Reach. Side angle. Look up. And then warrior 2. Hand on the mat. Half moon. So right hand, lift up your leg. On your fingertips are a block. Reach the arm. Maybe you can grab your foot. Straighten the leg. The right leg, point your knee to the rear. Draw your shoulder back. Abs in. Let the leg go, foot go, and look down. Warrior 3, I've got to hop just a moment, a little, So I've got space from my hands to my foot. All right, so now press into that right foot. Lift your hands to your heart. Relax the shoulders. You get your balance. Set your foot down. Hands on the floor. Side plank. So slide your foot, edge of the foot, reach up, press into the left hand, all fingers, and then flip this over. Lift up, arm over the ear. Breathe. Exhale, right hand down, right leg up. And vinyasa. Let's do it together. Tuck your chin, bring your chest down, press into your fingers, squeeze your thighs. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift your left leg up. Inhale. Step your left foot beside your left thumb. Spin your heel down, warrior two. Right there, relax the shoulders. Sweep the hand behind, grab the thigh, reach the arm over, knee over ankle, and then side angle. Keep that hand right there. And then reach and let your hand go, let the leg go. One more time. Reach. Sweep. And here's your half moon. Hand to the floor. Watch your foot. Press into your toes, the ball of your foot, the heel. Open the body to the side. Look to the side. Can you bend your knee? And whoop, wobbly. And grab your foot. Quad stretch, shoulder back. Let it go. Hand to the floor. And here's your warrior three. Toes pointing down. Abs in first. Square. Lift up to the fingertips. Press into the foot. Lift up. Strong left leg. Abs in. Shoulders relaxed. Good job. Now set your foot down. Here's your side plank. Press into your right hand. Go to the edge of your right foot. Left foot. Press into your fingertips. Reach the left arm up. And then maybe pick your foot up and bring it behind and lift. Flipping this over, look up. Excellent. Hand to the floor. And vinyasa. Our three-limb dog first. Let's stretch that out. Then plank. Tuck your chin. Lower. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. We're going to do it one more time. Take a brief child's pose. This time with child's pose, bring the arms to your sides. Forehead on the mat. Relax the shoulders. Forward. Breathe in. And out. Place your hands beside your face and lift up. Walk your hands in. Out. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. I'm going to add on one pose, a seated pose. So look forward, bring your left heel to your left thumb. Right heel to your right thumb. Then spin your heel down. Doing the same thing, you guys. All right, reverse. Sweep the hand around the back. Grab the thigh on the other side. Look up. And then side angle. Here, hold the thigh. Reach your arm down. Stretch the body. Lengthening. Then reverse. And here, you can bring the arm in front. Free the arm. And then side angle again. Arms like windmill arms. And sweep. Warrior two. Here's your half moon. Hands here. Lift up. Believe in your ability to balance. Maybe you can grab your foot. Point your knee rear. Draw the shoulder back. Press your foot into your hand. Now let it go. Warrior three. So lift your heart first. Press into the right toes, the right ball of your foot, and lift up. Balance. Flex your foot. Relax the shoulders. And then set your foot on the floor. Hands on the mat. Press into the floor. Here's your side plank. So right there in the center, reach up and maybe pick the foot up, balance, and set it on the other side. Lift your hip, reach the arm over your ear. Excellent. Now unflip, reach the right leg up, three-limb dog. Set your right shin on the floor. Good. Now bring the left shin on the other side of your right. And reach the arms forward. Shift your hips back. Gomukhasana on your knees, on your shins. Reach the arms. You can look down at the mat. Stretching the outside of the hips. Now set your knees down all the way. Extend the left leg out straight. Tuck your left toes. Press into the floor. Extend the left leg back, right leg back straight. And let's vinyasa. Tuck your chin. Lift your head. Lower your chest down first. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Left leg, inhale. Step your left foot beside your left thumb. Spin your heel down. Reverse warrior, grab the forward thigh. Right there, knee over ankle. Side angle, hold that thigh. Right there, looking out to the side. And then reverse, free the arm. Reach, side angle. And warrior two. Half moon, hand on the floor, balance. Straighten the left leg. Go ahead and bend the knee, flexion. Point your toes, grab the top of your foot, point the knee rear. Breathe. Open the body to the side. Nicely done. All right, let that leg go. Hand on the floor, warrior three. Right here. So lift your heart first. Abs in, point your toes down. So your hips are squared right here. So if we had a phone on your back, could you hold it there? So right here, lift up, straight leg, shoulders relaxed, looking down, slightly gaze forward. All right, hands down, nicely done. Side plank, right foot down, slide the foot to the center, stay right here, reach the arm or balance, lift it up, left foot, put it behind, reach the arm up and over the ear and look up, drop. The arm over the ear. Good. Unflip. Three-limb dog, left leg up. And then set your left shin on the floor. Gomukhasana. Right here. So bring the left leg over on the other side. Walk your hands back. And as you do that, as you bring your hips back, that left knee will lift. So you got to get your calves situated. Right there. Reach the arms. Stretching the hips. We've got one more vinyasa, all right? So lift up, reach the right leg straight, tuck your toes, extend the left leg straight. Do it with me. Press into your fingers, squeeze your thighs, tuck your chin, lower down, upward facing dog. Exhale. Pull your chest through first. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Set your knees down. So one thing that I notice with everybody sit on your shins and rotate at your wrists. One thing I noticed in going through that push-up position down to the floor with your chin tucked in like this, that automatically engages everything from your chin, from your face all the way down to your toes, like your quads automatically start contracting, which is what you want. You want to have a rigid body with tension. So your body needs to have tension when you're lowering down in chaturanga or doing push-ups, right? Because you want your shoulder heads to be back. And even if your intention is to bring your chest down to the floor first, if you're looking forward, your shoulders may roll forward, and you want to keep that from happening. So stronger shoulders are back, right? So protect the shoulders. All right, let's sit. Bring your right leg over your left leg. And let's do this like we usually do, legs straight out. Right leg over left knee. Okay? Then you're going to lean in and bring the heel to your glute. Grab this knee and just look forward, sit up tall. And you want to be seated evenly, so I like to pick myself up and put myself down. Evenly seated, press into this foot and pull the leg in gently. And then as you do that turn, and grab your leg and maybe just clasp your fingers and pull against the leg. And use that to turn. And then the other thing is press the leg down that's underneath you and look over your shoulder. And then full position would be turning the elbow out like this and fingertips behind, or hand fingertips to the floor like that. But keep pressing that lower leg down, your left leg. Nicely done. All right, so let's untwist. Look forward. Feet together like this. Grab your ankles and sit up tall so your knees are out to the side. And lean forward. Grab your toes or your feet and use that to pull your body forward. So your back is rounded right here, and that's kind of the point of it, to stretch the from the sacrum up along the lumbar spine to the middle of the back to the shoulder blades spreading apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you bring your head down to your feet? If you have a block, you can place a block between your feet right here and then bring your head to the block. But just 3 more breaths. Inhale. And then exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And then inhale, lift up. Extend your legs out straight. Let's do the opposite twist. So place your opposite. So your left over the right and sit up tall first. Flex your foot. And then lean over and bring this heel to your glute. And then even up your body. My ankle lines up with my knee. Press the foot down like that. And then pull your shoulders back. And then pull against the knee just slightly. Press this leg down and look over your shoulder. I'm pressing the edge of this foot into the floor also. And turning. Keep both glutes on the floor as you turn. And then you can clasp your hands, pull the arms in. Line up your chin first with the sternum. So just looking straight out. Keep pressing the leg down, the foot down on the floor, and then look over. And then taking this further, you can turn your palm back like this, fingertips beside your hip, or fingertips touch the floor. Press into the fingertips behind you, but press that leg down. I can't emphasize that enough. That helps protect the hip, the SI joint. And then untwist and look forward. Nicely done. All right, right leg out, left leg out, wide angle stretch. Leg adductors, inner thigh muscles. So stretching, flex your feet, shoulders back, and then walk your hands forward. Inhale, exhale, bring your elbows down, press the calves to the floor, look down at the floor, reach forward more, take 5 breaths right here. Deeply breathe in. Full exhale out. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands in. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. And look over this leg and then lean in towards the leg. Put your hands on either side of your leg. And then maybe bring the right hand on the other side of your leg. And grab your foot. Breathe. So nose to knee. Breathe in. And as you exhale, lengthen closer. Keep pressing into your hand, reaching for the foot. Inhale, lift up. And let's change sides. So extend out your opposite leg, foot to the inner thigh, right here. So the top of the foot goes onto the mat. And knee comfortably to the side. Turn, face this leg that's straight, right? Sit up tall, get your position right on your sitting bones, and then walk your hands along the leg. And you can just stay wherever you feel comfortable. Press the calf down and lower over the thigh. And then maybe bring the hand over to the other side. Feel the side stretch then, or grab the foot. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you exhale, lengthen, inhale, rise, and then exhale, lengthen. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift up. Nicely done. All right, so let's lower down onto the mat. And I want you to extend the legs out straight first and reach your arms overhead. And then bend your knees, bring the legs into your body. Rock from side to side. And place your right ankle on your left knee. Press the right knee away, supine pigeon pose. Press the hand into the inside of the knee and flex your feet. Breathe in, bring those legs in towards your body, towards your chest. So the shin kind of parallel to the chest. It doesn't have to be exact, but that's kind of how you think about it. It's pressing this knee out. Pull the leg in on the left side. Now set your left foot on the floor. Tip the knees over to the right side and cactus the arms. And look over to your left. Take a deep breath in. Lift your legs, lift up, 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 up. Bend your knees, bring them into your chest. And let's do the other side. Left ankle on right knee. Flex your feet. Press your knee away. Reach the hand behind the hamstring and pull that in. You can also reach both hands around the hamstring and pull the legs in towards you. Keep your lower back on the floor. Relax the shoulders. And then set your right foot down. Arms to the side as you tip the knees over to the left. So the left ankle dragging that right knee down towards the floor, or drawing the knee towards the floor. Turn your gaze to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now look up, lift your legs, knees into the chest, happy baby. So look up here, happy baby. Your feet face the ceiling. Reach your arms on the inside of your knees. Bring the knees down towards your chest. Keep the lower back on the floor. Grab your feet on the outside or grab your big toes and pull the knees down to the outside of the shoulders. So my knee, or my shins, the lower part of my legs is perpendicular to the floor or vertical to the floor. And bottom of my feet flat and my ankles are straight. So not in or pointing out, my feet flat. Breathe in And breathe out. It's a great way to relax and stretch the lower back. And then release your feet, place your feet on the floor. 1 minute of Shavasana. Extend the right leg out, left leg out. Have them at an angle, slight angle. Bring the arms to the sides, slight angle. Pick your elbows up and shoulders up and set them down evenly. Kind of flop your legs a few times. Just get everything adjusted. And a moment of silence. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouths and exhale. Do that again. Hand at your belly, opposite hand at your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Place your feet on the floor. Start to move your hands. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Lower the legs over to one side. Push yourself up to a seated position. And sit up well. Cross your legs comfortably. Bring the palms together. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. Edge of the hands to the brow. In gratitude. Edge of the hands to the heart. And thanks. Bowing your chin. And the light in me honors the light in you. Be well. Thank you for showing up. Namaste. Thank you. I appreciate you being here with me and doing this practice. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know if you showed up live or you did the recording later on in the day. Have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is strength and cardio and then restorative yoga at 12 o'clock. All right? Bye.